Hello, Always Dizzy here. I'm going to start with puzzle streak of 42, as I always do before I play any games. I'm going to start at the 1 minute mark. I didn't stream yesterday. I was so tired yesterday. It's a good thing I didn't stream. That was a wise choice. I actually went to bed at 9 and slept all night. So puzzle streak has been going well lately. I hope it continues to go well. I'm going to start in 2 seconds here. Here we go. It looks like a skewer here. White to move. Check, check. Oh, and then mate on F2. I was trying I was trying to win the queen. I think my F pawn might be good enough here. Don't like that one. Don't like that puzzle. Ooh, I'm in check. Well, that's pretty annoying. I think it's mate. If I go to E2, I think it's mate on C1. Here. No, I can go to D3. These are too hard. After D3, I think he's got Queen D1 and takes my rook, so I'm going to go here. Now, can I take the bishop? This is the worst puzzle ever. It's way too hard. Way too hard for 1300. Check. And then I'm winning the queen. And hopefully I'm not getting mated. Check, and I can take the bishop. Check. I might just take the queen, but throwing in a check on E4 is interesting. That's probably better. Otherwise, he's going to, well, no, because I need to cover this. Yeah, so I'll just take here. 15, no viewers. Rook D3. And he's got 2 pieces under attack there. Check. Check. 17. No viewers. I think I have to take with a queen, otherwise there's rook d7. And I have knight f8. 18. Still no viewers. Down a pawn. I think he can't hold on to his bishop after knight e6. $19. Deflection. 20. Still no viewers. Rook c2 should pick up a piece. 21. Still no viewers. Bishop f3 is mate in 2. Bishop c3 is mate in 2, rather. 22. Still no viewers. Equal material. Can I just take on f3? One would think so. 23. Still no viewers. I can give a check. This looks like a mate. No! Is it because of king h1? Oh no, he can go to f2. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. Dang it. God dang it, Bobby. God dang it, Bobby. Dang it. What am I doing? I'm flustered. I'm flustered. That's very upsetting. So I've got a check. And then I could go check here. King takes. Doesn't do it. So check. Check. What am I missing? What am I missing here? Hello, tension mask. What obvious move am I missing here? Knight h7, king e8, queen c5, rook d7. And then I think I can just take his rook. I think I'm better there. Okay. Dumb ending. Mate in 2. This wins the queen. And I'll have 2 minors for a rook. Is that good enough? I think so. 10. We have a check. Mate in 2. Mate in 3, technically, because you could sack the queen. 11. 12. We have... We can take out his bishop. That'll put me up a piece. That should be good enough. 13. I'm covering both his queening squares, so I should be able to take that. And you'd think anything would be winning here. King c3. This is kind of weird. You'd think... No, but not anything, because he's threatening to go h2. So, yeah, so if I go king c3, h2, then I can take on b2. And if he queens, I take, and then I can come back. So, what? Wait, what? What did I miss? What obvious move? Oh, he queens. Oh my god. I'm sloppy. I'm so sloppy. My goodness, I'm sloppy. Oh my god. I'm missing the basics. The basics. White. What's going on here? Checkmate there. Check and mate. Okay. Oh, we'll do it this way. So we have a check. We have a check here. Take the bishop. I'm up 2 pawns. That's good enough for me. That's good enough for me. 11. Recovering h7. King is better. 13. Push him, baby. 14. Should win a piece here. 15. This is mate. 16. There's a fork. Fork should be good enough. But no, because he could move the queen, but he can't stay on the pin. So, yeah. 17. 6 viewers now. We've got 6 viewers and then knight f6 here. 18. Check. I mean, I can give a check and then check. That's not enough. Oh, I can take on h6 check. But is that winning? Is that winning? That might be the solution, but I don't like the puzzle. Because I don't like that. I don't like that puzzle. It's still iffy. The game is still iffy there. Check, and then I can take on F, or I can take on C1, but we're still down 2 pieces there. So can I go? I can go check there, and then take on F1. 20. Okay, A3. Yeah, he can push, but I'm going to queen with check. If he goes rook A7, I can keep pushing and then check and then queen. Yeah, so I can check, take, push, and then come here just in time. I can also go rook A8 if I have to. 21. I can take and then check. So what? I'm up. I'm not even up a pawn there. Can I start here? I think so, because of Zwischenzugs. 22, 5 viewers. His queen is overloaded, so we take this way first. 23. I've got a check. If he blocks, can I take and then no? Okay, but so queen g3. If he doesn't block, even there, I'm not sure what I'm doing. Okay, so queen g6, queen g7. I can take the bishop, I just realized, but I'm still down a piece there. But then I'm like c7 is very weak, and this is going to be strong. That should be good for me. If he moves the king instead, I'm going to take a pawn. Then I'm going to take another pawn. And my bishop might come in. I think, I hope that's good enough. Maybe I'm missing something, but yeah. Okay. Black to move, 6 viewers. We have a fork. Yeah, he can take here, and I'm just up a piece. 25, we are white. So we have to go pants. Immediate pants, but what about a7 pants? Which one? So we go d7. Takes. This is the difference. So we want to go here first so that we can queen and stop h1. So check if he takes an a7, and then we're at 8-8. If he brings the king back, then I'm getting this extra tempo with check. So it's got to be this one. 26, 6 viewers. We have a discovery on the queen, but the queen is defended, but we're up the exchange. So check. In fact, I might even give another check, because that's looking pretty good. But what if I do take on c3? Because I could come back to rook d1. But in any case, I think that's the first move. I could also take the bishop, actually. I think I just take the bishop here. He's not going to have perpets. Queen g7, there's no perpets. Okay, he could go queen b2. So takes, check, queen g2. Now do the check here. So that could be a bit tricky. King g1. Yeah, queen e1. Queen f1. Check. But then he's out of checks after king h1. Okay, that was tricky. 6 viewers, 27. I have a fork here. Should be good. I should be able to take. His checks shouldn't hurt me. 28. Black to move. His queen is under attack, so is mine. I'm down a full, well, he's got 2 minors for a rook, so takes. Can I then, he's got too many pieces under attack after. So I take him b7, he takes on d2, and then I take on g2. And I'm attacking both his rook and his bishop. That should be winning for me. 29, 4 viewers. We are white. How about a check? If he goes back with this, then it's going to be, we're going to be at least up a piece there. If he comes here, then we have queen. So, okay, 33 viewers. Not a popular stream tonight. That's okay. So let's look at rook h5, but I don't know what I'm doing after h6 here. Could I take it? I guess I could take it. If he goes king g8, I'm just taking on h7. That should be pretty strong. Is it winning? I don't know. I don't know. But h6, I have bishop h6. And then check, king g8, and then mate. So I think I'm going rook h6 here. Yeah, I'm going bishop h6 here. Okay, 31. 3 viewers. Black to move. So I have check. And the only legal move is rook b, or rook h2 rather. And then can I take here? And then I can take on b2. It's not over though. He's got 2 rooks for the queen. But I've got too many pawns for him, I think. 32 for viewers. We are black. This wins his rook. Could I go for the king? Yeah, this wins the king. Mate in 2. $33 for viewers. We are white. So I have this check and then bishop g6. And then I have rook e8. Yeah, check. Yeah, that should be good. 34, 5 viewers. Starting to get a headache all of a sudden. I can start with a check. I also have f4. f4 wins his bishop. $35, 5 viewers. We are black. We're in check. So we have rook g8. He could take on f6. Yeah, I'm getting a headache. Hello, Vivek. Oh, rook. I have too much coffee today. Too much caffeine. So rook g7 takes on f6. Check. No, what am I doing there? Okay, boom, boom. No, maybe I go here. Rook c7. That's still not clear. Maybe I can push. No, this is tricky. Rook b7. Sorry, rook g7, queen f6. Okay, let me just follow. No, I don't know about this because there's rook c6 here. Okay, so bing bang check. King d2. Oh, I've got rook g2. Yeah, that should be good. I don't mind not seeing this because I kind of had to make that last move regardless. Like there wasn't going to be anything else. Okay, I have this check because he can't block Mr. Rook because then I have rook, Queen d4, forcing him to trade, and then I take the rook. Therefore, he has to move the king. Hello, crazy run. My streams haven't been appearing on your device. I don't know. Put notifications on or subscribe. So rook c7, rook c6. Sorry, got distracted. Rook c7, king d2 is forced. Check. And yeah, that's going to be winning. Yeah, so here we go, check. And take. 36. 8 viewers now. I'm up a piece. He's threatening g6. He's threatening my rook. I could threaten his queen at the cost of my knight. I might have stuff like queen h4. I also have bishop h2. Hello, FBI. Okay, queen h4 should just win his bishop. And I'm already up a piece, so this should be winning. Okay, 37. I am white. There's a fork on h4. He can go... Oh, it's a triple fork. Triple fork. I don't see what he can do about all three. I'm going to take on g3 here. And I'll take on f3. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, can he sack here? No, I just take it. Okay, yeah, we take. Okay, 38, 10 viewers now. Now we're talking 10 viewers. So let's look at this forcing move. So rook b2. Oh, I really am getting a headache. He can't go here, it's a mate, and if he goes to e3, it's mate. Kill box in the center. Kill box right here. 39, 10 viewers. We are white. I'm about to queen. So can I just trade? So trade and a7, e2, and I can just go rook b1. Should be good. Okay, 40. Oh, it's so rare for me to get headaches, but it's got to be from the caffeine. Oh, it's so weird. I never get headaches. But on the final stretch here, 40, equal material. Yeah, I didn't drink enough today. I only drank caffeine. That's not good. I gotta eat and drink better. Bishop c2 traps his queen. There's knight a7. Also possibly knight d6. I'm going to win a knight. I'm going to win a knight here because I just take and then take the knight. Okay, last one. I can go check. It's forcing, so let's look at it. If king h1, king h1, I work every day, yes. I'm working, I work literally pretty much every waking hour apart from when I'm streaming. No exaggeration. Okay, queen f2, king h1. Oh, sorry. This headache's really not fun. That doesn't seem to do it, but it's hard not to look. Oh, I just take the rook. No, can I? I take here and then I take here. No. It feels like there's something. I feel like there's a fork somewhere. Because if my queen is gone, then there's a fork here if it goes to h1. But I don't know where to magically put my queen here. Plus there's king h2. So hard not to look at queen f2. I'm just going to minimize chat here. So hard not to consider queen f2 though, because it's so forcing. Then what about knight e3, threatening mate? How does he stop mate? Queen f1 is the only move. Only move. Queen f1, and then what? Then what? And can I take the knight? That's only equal. Or am I winning the exchange there? Take. No, it's just equal. Yeah, so check king h1, knight e3. I already forgot what I was thinking. There might be knight f1. There's a check here, then there's king h2. I don't know about that. It'd be nice if my rook could pull its weight. Okay, so check king h1. I'll look at king h2 later. Then knight e3. I'm just going to get rid of the arrows. So queen f2, king h1, knight e3, queen f1. He can't go queen f1. I just take it. How stupid am I? So queen f2, king h1, knight e3, and it's just over. This was terrible calculating. Okay, so what about queen f2, king h2? Same deal. Same issue. Yeah, it's so simple. I don't know why. This was so easy. Okay, I got it. I'm angry at myself. I'm going to open up chat. Okay, that took me 34 minutes. I'm going to get one wrong on purpose. I don't know why I didn't see the knight can cover F1. But, okay, I got there in the end. Going to play a game now. I'm due for a lot of red. So I warn you, because I won my last 6 games. So I'm due for a lot of red, and I'm not in good shape. So we're going to see a bit of a bloodbath against me here. I'll be the one bleeding out. We have a Najdorf. Yeah, this I think we just play normally. We just play normally, so we can go a knight b4 and then d5 ideas. I'm going to go bishop e6 first. I don't think it matters here because he spent a long time playing a4. A5 can be annoying, but I don't think we have to do anything about it. I just go knight bd7, I believe. So a5, knight bd7. I believe. Yeah, he's trying to do stuff here. So I could take and then go bishop f5. I am going to go for that. I think that's the right approach. Hello, Sin City. Bishop d3, I have a check, which does nothing. Yeah, so I could defend it. I could also go bishop g6. I did play bishop h4 in such a position before. Computer didn't like it. I could go bishop d7 or bishop c8. I don't really want to trade because that's my good bishop. Yeah, maybe queen d7. But I'm still trading. But then my queen gets a little bit active. Or I could keep it and play f5. I think I'm going to keep it. Should I go all the way to c8? I think well, here, then my knight can't move. I'm going to go to c8. I'm really curious what the computer will suggest there. It's possible I shouldn't even have allowed any of that, but yeah, so I think I'm going to go f5. And it's going to be a little bit hard for, hopefully there's not stuff here because there very nearly is. And also even just c4 is a little bit annoying. I'm really curious what the computer will suggest on that last move 13. Okay, this f4 kind of slows down. And then I could, yeah, then I still have dark square. Okay, how about I trade off the bishop? G3 is probably going to be too weakening for him. I guess he could come back this way, but then I could challenge him again. Can he go f4 there? But yeah, maybe. Yeah, this is interesting. It's tempting. It really is tempting. I'm going to play it. No, is it worth the tempo loss here? I don't know if it is. Move this knight out. Where's my knight going? B6. He could play A5. I guess I could go to F6, but then this bishop is really doing nothing. Yeah, I could possibly do that. I could also go here, G3. Okay, I'm going to go here. It's too interesting. So G3 cost me a tempo. Yeah, it cost me a tempo. So do I go G5? F4, I can just take H4. I mean, I don't care about H4, but maybe I should just come here. Okay. I'm going to say that that was worth the weakening. And then maybe I even go queen e8. And I don't know. That's going to take too long. Okay. I could go bishop b7, b5. Bishop d7, a5. But then I can attack the knight. He was scared of this, I think. That's why he played that. Yeah, bishop d7 is interesting. I could also go knight b6. If he goes a5, I could go b6. Oh, maybe b6 here. b6, a5. That's fine. Okay, let's go b6. Let's go b6, bishop b7, something like this. Because I can get the rook on c8 is decent. Okay, so bishop b7. Although no, bishop has a rule. So we go bishop d7. We'll play that one quickly. Although now my knight can't pivot there, so I might have to go a5. I don't know what he's doing with the knight, but I'm going to go a5 because my knight has to do something. Otherwise, I got to go like bishop e8. So knight a6 here, I can just take b4 is not a problem. So I'm going knight a6. Now our knight has a role. Our knight has a role. Where do I want to go? If I go to b4, I'm staying there for a long time on b4, and I block his b pawn. So I think I want it on b4. Knight c5, I can take with the b pawn, and that's pretty good too. I'm gonna go here though. Yeah, this is certainly tempting, but I'm going here. Bishop b1 now, 100%. That's why I moved the rook. And now I could go bishop b2. Bishop b2 wins the exchange. So I could sack a pawn and then go bishop b2 here. But I don't know if I want to sack a pawn just for the exchange. I mean, it's probably not worth it. And if he takes with the bishop, then I don't win the exchange. Unless I give him 2 pawns. Oh, maybe I might be able to do it, but it's... I don't know if I should, just because I can. And it's possible he just moves the queen. Okay, I don't think I'm going to go for it. I chickened out. Ooh, almost dropped the b6 pawn. Ugh, that's annoying. This is annoying. Maybe I should have put it on c5. Okay, I'm just going to go here for now, and then I might get the queen in. I don't get the Rolex joke. He moved? I didn't see him move or hear him move. Okay, so now he saw my threat. I'm going to flag for sure. I don't know. Just get the queen in. I'm just going to minimize chat. Okay. Push. I don't have time. I just got to play. I could sack here, check. I'm not going to sack. Oh, God damn it. Well, no, I don't think he can do that. I can probably sack the exchange now. So take here first. He has to take this way. Okay, let's do that first. And take. Hit the knight. Knight moves here as I can take the thing. Here he can come back. Okay, I'm going to sack that. And then I'm going to go here. He can come back. What about here? He can still come back. Okay, let's just do this. I got to open up lines. I don't think I have anything. And I got no time on the clock. I wonder if I should have done that thing earlier, but it was very risky. What happened to my time? Can you just go queen f2? Okay, I can go here. Okay, let's push. Or you can just take it. He can just take it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm running out of time here. Takes. He just takes it. That's too bad. That's too bad. I mean, just rook d1 or something. Rook d1, bishop g4. He can trade queens. He can trade queens now. Well, no, only if I go here. If he's got rook h2, queen h2, I mean. Yeah, he just sees everything. He just sees everything the whole game. Okay, queen h2 and I have nothing. Yeah, he just sees everything. Okay, well, that was not even close. He just spanked me. Holy smokes. I'll go straight to the engine on that one. Oh, Rolex was about time. Whoa, 15 viewers all of a sudden. No, he just destroyed me. Oh my God, this is pretty stupid. Okay. He was 2,300. Okay, so where did I go wrong? So I wanted to see that I had this idea before of where was it? Was it here? I think it was here that I was planning to go e4. I guess he can still, yeah, he can still just play queen e2, but this was playable. It didn't like, I mean, here I'm just too low on the clock. It didn't like the exchange sack. No, it doesn't mind it. It's preferring bishop g5, but this was actually fine, this exchange sack, as was bishop g5. But this was a blunder. I needed to have played. Yeah, I just didn't see this. So I actually played this pretty well. It wants to go rook lift. Rook lift, and if queen h7. We have bishop e3 apparently. Oh no, I can just take and then take the knight. Actually, um, I didn't consider rook f6, and there was also queen h6. But don't we run into the same issue? Oh, we still have this check. Yeah, I didn't see this. So the problem was actually f4, or there were other moves as well. Sorry, and it doesn't even want rook. That's rook h3. It's suggesting queen h6. Oh my god. So there was play here, but I just didn't have time. And then this, I had an opportunity. I had again bishop e3, and then a perpet this way. Looks like Vivek said that. Yeah, I just ran out of time, unfortunately. He was so quick. Was he quick or was I slow? It was both. He was pretty quick. I was a little slow, and he was very fast. Because he spent just 1:45 here. By move 23. He's very, very fast player. And I was slow. Okay. So mostly time induced. Okay, here we have a 1971 bird. Birdland. Dun 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 dun. Okay, can I not take that? And then bishop b5. This is interesting for sure. Very interesting. Take maybe bishop d3. Okay, I'm gonna give a cautionary check. Bishop d7. Do I have knight takes d4? I don't know. I don't know about that. I think I just castle now. Seems prudent. There's 95 and as well. But I'm just going to castle. Just get my king safe. F6 stops 95. Could be playable. E6, I have 95. I don't have to. Oh, I got to be a little bit careful about queen b6. Worst case scenario, I can take the knight, I guess. H3 more or less forces the trade. So I will play h3. Could take with the rook, but I'll take with the queen. Okay. This looks pretty good. 10 viewers. Queen c7, rook c8. Let's say queen c7. Okay, here I have a4. I could also just take. He could take with a pawn, though. I don't like that. There's knight a3 as well. A6, knight c4. Do I have anything there? Okay, so a4, a6. Doesn't, yeah, none of that does anything. Interesting. And this is a problem as well. So I could go bishop d3, and then there's knight b5. Knight b4, I'm sorry. You could argue bishop e4 there. Knight f6 takes. It gets pretty messy. There's bishop e2. No, there's still this check. Yeah. Yeah, so there's bishop d3, knight b4. Maybe I need to take it. Okay, I'm going to take it. Opponent just disconnected. Don't love the disconnection. Okay, yeah, it takes with the pawn, makes sense. And then I could go knight here to here. Oh no, I should probably start stopping that pawn. Could offer a queen trade as well. D3, let's go D3. Knight f6 or e6, I presume. I probably had better earlier, but I couldn't figure it out. Okay, so I want knight c4, so I might just go for it. Because I don't see how he stops it. So I'm going to do that. He's going to have to challenge it with his knight at some point. It's going to take him a while to do that though. But knight c4 is where we want to go. I might have f5. Opponent disconnected again. Don't love the disconnect. Okay, he's back. Yeah, f5 is good. I was planning knight c4, but why can't I just play f5 here? Yeah, just f5, e5, knight c4, queen c7. Then I have rook e1. I could do that. I could also start this way. I think these just transposes. I'm going to start this way. I think they transpose. And I might just go f5. Even like maybe I should be developing, but yeah, I think I'm just going f5 here. f5. Opponent disconnected again, always on his move. Please disconnect on my move for once. He's back. So if he moves the bishop, do I want to take on e6? I can just take that. No, I can't. I thought I had rook e1. Okay, maybe bishop f4. No, that's not going to work. So bishop d2. This is bishop e7. Is this right? It's here. Rook e1. He can defend it. Yeah, I don't know if this is better. Actually, I might have queen c6. I might be able to take and go queen c6. Check here. Yeah, I think I can do that. He disconnected again, always on his move. He's back. Okay, check. Okay, there are your signs. Okay, so another bird win. The bird is the word. I love the bird. I just started learning the bird. Yeah, so this D4 is interesting. But we castle. We're castled on move 6, and black is nowhere close to castling. And I'm not 100% sure about H3. Maybe I should develop or something instead. But yeah, and then yeah, I didn't know what to do here. I burned a lot of time on this move, but the only other move I can see here is Bishop D3. But the night before, I didn't love that, so I took. And I don't know. This is probably close to equal, but we are ahead in development. We've castled, and that accounts for something. Yeah, and I had this F5 move, and well, that was the 15 move game. Let's look at that with the engine. And it was a perfect game according to the engine. So that's the bird for you. Yeah, I'm going to load that up in CPT through the magic of television. Boom. Okay, I'm just going to update this position that I was analyzing earlier today. Bonus points if you guys can recognize what it's from. It's not even from my game. This is from a database of other people's games. But I looked it up anyways. Yeah, very good. Tension masks. I'm surprised you're still here. I thought you just popped your head in. Queen F3. Okay, A4 was 02. Let's see, E3 was 0. Bishop E2. Queen D3. Bishop D3. Just gotta see what Bishop D3 is from. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fifth main. Okay, let me just copy that. Okay, sorry. So, what did he play? Was it C5? No, he played D5, and then he played. Oh God, don't do this to me, CPT. Okay, what did he play here? C5, and then he played. Yeah, so I don't have this is the first time looking at this. I'll let that run. What did I play in the game? I took. What does the computer think about that? It doesn't like it. It doesn't like me taking. It's not even in the top 9. If I get rid of my webcam, you can see the engine. Boom. It's not even in the top 9. Crazy. Okay. But yeah, I'll let that run. And I'll go back to this screen. Well, there's nothing really to look at. It was very well played. So I'm not going to look at it. I'm just going to play another one. Yeah, C3 does seem crazy. And then 95. He can't protect it. He can't protect it. Funny. Bishop F5, then G4, I'm guessing. Not even because of G4. Because then there's Bishop E4. Then Queen B3. Oh my God. Oh, stupid engine cheats. Or we could take first. We could take first and then Queen B3. Crazy computer. Yeah, so there's C3 there amongst, but pretty much anything other than taking. If they're just equal. Okay. Yeah, this hasn't updated. I wish this would update faster. Okay. Next. So one win. So one loss, one win. We're white again. 500 games from this Indian opponent. Not a ton of games from this guy. I'll play him, but I'm nervous. Okay, another bird. I love the bird. It's so fun. It's just fun to play something so different on move one. Move one. Okay, I'm trying to remember. If we take... No, I forget. Could also go B3 or castles. I'm going to castle. Okay, interesting. So knight c3, e6. Then I could take and go knight e5. I could also take and then go knight e5 and then rook e1. There is stuff like f6 or bishop g7 potentially. I'm wasting a lot of time already. c4? Can I get c4 in? Do I want to play c4? Probably not, but he confused me, so I'm just going to make a move. I'm wasting too much time. I don't know. I'm fine with trading a non-central pawn for a central pawn. Yeah, I could take it here and then go knight e5 again. I could just attack. I'm just going to do this. It's the same thing. It's okay. And again, I could take and go knight e5. Potentially there's d4. I don't really like d4. My bishop sucks. My dark squared bishop sucks. Okay, I'm going to go for this now. I wasted too much time on this. I'm covering bishop b5 now. Oh, I'm going to take that. You don't have to ask me twice. Okay, but now we have to solve this bishop. f5, queen f3, queen f3. We cover we cover this. Raven has this queen f3 move in a lot of lines, so I'm going to play it. b3, I could do this Nimzo-y idea. Do I attack it right away? How about d3 maybe? d3, c4. There's b3 here. I could go rook b1. I do kind of want this, and I don't like his discovery. I'm going to go rook b1 just because I'm a little low on the clock. I'm sure it's not the best move, but I want to do stuff here. I got to go after this c pawn. I want to play b3. And it's possible I could have just played b3, but I got too scared of discoveries. So I'm just going to go b3 here and going after this. He might have c4. I'll take that. I think I'm okay there. This, I have knight a4. I think I can just go knight a4. Let's try that. There's d3. No, I think I can do this. Is this a move? Queen d5. Then I might have d3. Okay, here I have bishop a3 though. And now I've got, and then I got rook c1. Nimzo-y ideas. Nimzo-y ideas. Come on, bird. Come on, bird. Yeah, there's that. Now I can play e4. There is d3, but then I can still just attack this though. I'm just going to do that because you can't. I mean, I could. Well, we might as well do it with this rook. I'm going to do it with this rook. But there was also e4. There was also e4. Papai 1212. I love the bird. One of my great regrets is not playing it earlier. So I could go e4 here. But is he even threatening anything? Oh, he wants to go here and then he wants to go bishop here. But he can't do that if I take. Can he still? I mean, I should probably just not even allow it because he can't. I'm still threatening c5, so I'm just going to play e4. He might go e3 and then try to trade queens, but that doesn't even trade queens. I don't even know what I'm talking about. So d3 is not a problem. Okay, yeah, maybe he's watching my stream. Oh, there's still this actually. So I might have to go e5, which I'm prepared to do. I'm prepared to do it. Yeah, that's not a problem. Just king h1. Nothing has changed. He could sack. I don't see what has changed. Oh my god. But I can double up. So I'm just going to go king h1, bishop f8, rook c4. Yeah, rook c4. Can he go here? No. Rook c4. Doubling up. Okay. He's pretty fast. Okay, so I can go rook c1, get this ugliness, but I'm going to guarantee myself. No, then he's got knight b6. Oh my god. He's too quick. How did he find all these moves? How did he find them all? Okay, let's go here. Okay, so there's still knight b6. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I might have to take it. And then I don't have anything on c5 anymore. He somehow played that very well. Maybe I can hit d3. Okay, he didn't play. I might have had knight c4 too. Okay, so... Okay, so if knight c4, then I can take on c5. So knight c4, queen must move. Then I can take on c5, but then he's going to take on e5. Bing, bang. No, I can't. Okay, I might take because his knight is off. Oh, he's got rook e2. This is complicated. But I can rook e2. This is complicated. This is too complicated. Knight c4. Queen f7. I don't know. I'm going knight c4 though. Knight c4, queen f7. And then knight e4. I don't know. Okay, this one I can take, I feel, because he doesn't have time. Okay, but should I go here first? Okay, I'm going to go here. I don't have much time. If he takes with the queen, I think I have knight e4. If he takes with the knight, then I can take on c4, c5. Yeah, so he goes queen f6, knight e4. Yeah, so here I take and just hope for the best. He might have knight g5 is annoying. Okay, knight g5, queen f6. Oh, shit. Okay, I have to stay here. No, I don't. I don't have to stay there. Okay, let's go here. Oh, there might be a problem. Takes, and then. Oh no, I'm. This is complicated. He defended pretty well. I had a really, really, really good position. Yeah, I'm threatening h3 here. And I guess I'm threatening d3. So here I'm threatening c6, d3, and h3. Yeah, I'm going to kick the knight out first because it bothers me. And then I'm going to take on d3 because it bothers me. Threatening queen c4. Okay, I think I'm going to play that. Oh, there's a fork here. So let's not allow that. Okay, and then threatening queen c4 again. Okay, he can win a pawn. I might be willing to do that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 6. I'm up 2 pawns. I could give him 1 pawn back. Do I give him 1 pawn back? I'm going to give him 1 pawn back. I think, maybe. I don't know if I should. Why should I? Why should I? I might regret this. I could easily regret this. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to give him a pawn back. But his knight is good, but I'm going to give him a pawn back. Yeah. Actually, I might take with the pawn, because then I could take c6. No, wait, never mind. Well, it's interesting. Okay, let's go here. So I gave him a pawn back. I get this pawn. He takes something. Okay. Oh, a minute 59. I gave him a pawn back. I didn't see that. Okay. Rook g1. I guess I have to play. Which looks god awful. Is this a move? Rook c2. Could be a move. Maybe g4. Okay, he found it. Oh, I can do this and then defend. Do I have time for that? I think so. And then I have knight b4. I've got no time on the clock. I spent way too much time in the opening. Is this a move? So I give him another pawn back. And okay, is this a move? I got no time. Where does he go? And then where? Okay, I have check. That's a fork. So he's got to go here. Okay, let's just. Oh, I'm in check. Okay, so check. This is a fork. He's got to go to f7. And then I have a check. And then I have a check here. Another fork. Also here. Yeah, I can go here or here. I force a trade. I'll be up a pawn. I'm a tricky guy. He's got to go to G7. No, it's still a fork. Every move's a fork. Okay, so here, just to simplify, I'm doing that. I'm going to bring up the king. I'm going to flag though. Okay, I'm going to make him push the pawn. Make him push the pawn. Here. Boom. Oh, shit. I forgot that I need to worry about his A-pawn. I'm going if on A7 there's a check here. Oh, I shouldn't have blocked it. Why did I block it? I should not have went to C7. I'm so stupid. Why did I go to C7? Oh, stress. So if he goes to C2, I go to C4. I can't pre-move here. I don't know what he's doing. Hopefully I didn't disconnect. With my luck, I wouldn't be surprised. Is he just letting his time run? Or is he getting me out of rhythm? It's pretty annoying because I have to, without increment here, I gotta stay focused. I gotta stare at the screen for 3 minutes. Yeah, it's kind of dumb because like if I was playing in person, I would know if he leaves the chair, right? So I could, yeah. Does that make any sense? Kind of. Because right now he might just have gone. He might just have left. Oh, he just disconnected. I think he just abandoned. He left the game. Poor sport. I'll block him. He's embarrassed to lose to the bird. Can you see the thing? He's embarrassed to lose to the bird. But he shouldn't be embarrassed. The bird is very powerful. But he's just embarrassed. How could I lose to the bird, he says. Yeah, pretty stupid to just let your time run. Yeah, he must have been pretty upset to do that. I always kind of wonder, like, what are people doing when they do that? Like, how upset are they? Are they like screaming at their computer, you know, and they're like, and then they don't even resign to play another game. They just like, okay, I'm going to claim a victory. Yeah, I'm definitely blocking him. Let his time run. Wow. Okay, let's look at that from the beginning. So we had a bird, and I spent too much time in the opening because it was interesting. But then one of the nice things about the bird is in a lot of positions, you can play pretty much anything. There's usually like 3 or 4 different ways to play as white. Some of them are very, very sharp, extremely sharp, but nobody knows them, including me. Yeah, I burned too much time. Like I spent a very long time on C4 here. I could really just play anything. But I was trying to remember what's optimal. I just went for this standard setup, and well, I'm pretty happy here with his disrupted pawns. Played rook b1. At this point, I just wanted to catch up in the clock. I didn't want to overthink it. Went after his c pawn. And yeah, I'm not sure if some of these moves were perfect. But the game was fairly... Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I probably did not play perfect because... Well, I'm up 2 pawns, though. But it feels like black might be able to get some counterplay here. Yeah, I spent a while on this knight d5 move, giving him a pawn, but simplifying the position by trading off rooks. And then here I saw that I can force the trade of rooks, and I'm up a pawn. So technically this should be winning. Generally, knight and pawn endgames are more or less supposed to be about the same as if the knight isn't on the board. So if you imagine the knights are off the board here, it's just easily winning for white. So that's basically what I was going off of. Vivek said I could take on c5 when he offered a queen trade. When, oh, here? I could take on c5. Yeah, probably. Looks like it. Got to be a little bit careful. There might be, well, no, knight b6 doesn't do anything. Yeah, I could probably take on c5 there. Okay, whoops. I went too quick. Oh yeah, so here, yeah, but I'm like my tactics helped me out here because I had to calculate it, but I sensed that I could force a fork, which was pretty cool. Yeah, so here I had, no matter what he does, I'm going to force the trade of these rooks. And then it was a bit nerve-wracking here because I was low on the clock, but he let me get away with this fork. And that's why I went after his a pawn. I think that was a good plan because if I start attacking his a pawn and he pushes it up the board, he can only push it so far, and now it's a liability. It's going to take me 4 moves to attack it, or I guess 3 moves to attack it, 4 to take it. But eventually I can attack that pawn again. Yeah, maybe he should have tried for something like this, but yeah, okay. Let's look at that with the engine. Two bird wins tonight, right? Did I have another bird? Yeah, the previous game was a bird. 2 bird wins in a row. The bird's pretty awesome. What do you guys think of the bird? And you know what? You never see it in tournament games. Like, I'm not talking about grandmasters. I'm talking about anyone. Because, oh my God, that's the previous game, sorry. Yeah, I was never really worse. Maybe a couple moves into the opening there. But the tournaments in my province, or the chess federation, they give out this newsletter about once a month, and it has a lot of games from the various tournaments. And I go through all the games. I don't think I ever see a bird. I don't think I've ever seen a bird, ever. And I'm talking about like thousands of games. Nobody plays the bird. Nobody plays the bird. Online, it's 1%. I'm going to guess in a tournament setting, it's less than 1%. Online, it's 1%. So maybe it's like 0.5% in a tournament. Nobody plays it except me now. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I want the database to update because I want to see what my stats are. What's the bird? Grob, no. The Grob, if someone knows how to defend against the Grob, it's like minus, close to -2, I think. It's like -1.5. If someone knows how to play against the bird, then black has a bit of an advantage, but it's like -0.5. There's a big difference. -0.5 is maybe the best you can do against the bird, but it's probably more like -0.4. Okay. So put the engine on here. I think it's more than -1 for the Grob. Let's look. Oh, you're right, just -1. But I think if you play in normal Grob manner, it's more than -1. Yeah, see, already it's -1.4. I think you have to play non-grobby moves to keep the -1. The Grob is dangerous, though. It's dangerous, but it's not worth playing. It's too risky to play in a tournament setting. And you've got time to calculate how to defend properly. You just need to defend for like the first 8 or 9 moves. Okay. So, yeah, I castled. That was good. C4 is actually the top move, tied for the top move. But I spent too long on it. I spent 45 seconds on it. Yeah, so we're equal here, but objectively, we're probably... No, not objectively, but realistically, we're probably better than equal because we know these positions more than our opponent. So, like, practically, this is better for white. Yeah, this was... So, again, it's equal. It even says -0.1, but I like the position. Yeah, it's giving a tiny edge to black, but I don't think that's... Again, we have more experience. We should have more experience in these lines. It doesn't like Queen F3. The one time I play it, it wants to go after C5 immediately. Knight A4, B3 immediately. And yeah, so it's saying D3. I thought about D3. I thought about it, but then I wanted to go after the C5 pawn immediately. So why does it want D3? D3. Oh, it wants to push E4. That makes sense. That does make sense. Okay. So it's -1 now. But yeah, I wasn't sure about Rook B1 to begin with. But yeah, D3 and then E4 is what I should have went for here. This was all fine. And then this was a mistake. So it wants me to go E4. I thought about it. Remember, I was torn. So we are threatening a fork. I guess we kind of get e4 in for free for that reason, because we're threatening a fork. So he has to move again, the knight or the queen. Oh wait, it's saying he can go d3. That doesn't seem right. Oh, because he's got a check now. But it's but then we have bishop b2. We kind of gain a tempo with e4 because of the fork. I believe that's why it's better. But and then again it prefers e4, which again, and I also considered it. So and one of the reasons now is now black has f5, and it's hard for us to play e4 now. So I should have played e4 while I could have. Okay, lesson learned. I play it now because he didn't play f5 rather. And e5, e5 was best. King h1 was best. Here it's saying rook c3. I guess that makes sense. We can just attack the d pawn. That makes a lot of sense. I did not consider that. We also could have taken on c6, but I don't know. It just looked like we had so many moves. It looked like I had so many moves, but I could have taken on c6 or played rook c3 would have been better. Rook c4 is the third best move. 16 viewers now. It wants me to take on c. Oh yeah, this is what Vivek said. I could have taken on c5 here. This was all fine. Yeah, and we're just winning now. His king is too exposed, and d3 is overextended. Yeah, it's just +3, and we just take everything. Oh my God. Okay, so this was actually a bit more sharp than I thought. We are only winning if we play knight d4 here. After I take on c6, it's equal. There's rook c2, knight h4. Oh, knight h4 would have been similar. Oh, but then then he's got knight f3. So I guess I have king g3, and it gets a bit complicated. Where was it here? Yeah, so here, knight e4. There's a fork on f6 and d2, and then when he has to react to it, and then I can take on c6. Well, depending on what he does. No, but that just wins a piece. Yeah, did not see that obviously. So so I shouldn't have allowed him taking on d2. I thought about it. I remember thinking that I shouldn't trade queens, but I was low on the clock. I just wanted to simplify. But just keeping the queens on the board, any move that keeps the queen, and that's what I thought. But I didn't think I could play it quick enough with the queens on the board, so it was kind of a time-induced decision. So I had to play knight e4 there. So rook g1 was best. Yeah, this was all good. Yeah. So king f6, he should have kept the king on the board. Because he needs to keep his pieces on, because I'm just up. Yeah, this is just winning. That's what I kind of said. So generally the rule is, or the principle, again, in the knight and pawn endings, they're supposed to be played or evaluated more or less the same as if the knights were off the board. So white's just winning here. That's what's perfect play, but that's a general consensus from what I understand. So I pushed his pawn up the board so that it would be a fixed target, and then I just traded, and okay. I kind of want to play another one because I'm having fun winning bird games, but I had a really busy day, and I think I'm going to end it here, perhaps a little bit early, an hour and 40 minutes in, but I'm also ending on a good note with a bird win. Again, I wish the stats here would update. I don't think they've updated in a while because I just had 2 bird wins here. Or maybe it did just update now, 292. How am I doing against D5? 58%. What was the other game? That was they were both D5. I don't think it calculated this last one, but yeah, doing pretty good. So a recap for today's session. I did Puzzle Streak in half an hour. Then I played 3 rapid games, 2 wins, 1 loss, 2134. At least I'm back into 2100 land. You know, I was pretty, I mean, for a while there, I was almost 1900. Not too long ago. That was disturbing. Where was it? Well, here, January 14th and 15th. So what, a month ago? A month ago, I was 2035. And in December, I got to 2032. I was just barely treading water in 2000. That's embarrassing. And I'm still very low 2100, but at least it's a bit less embarrassing. Yeah. If I can get another win or 2, then I'll be the highest rating that I've been in 6 months. So that's something. Okay, guys, that's it for me today. I'm just too busy to get too much chess in, but I'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. See you next time.